Ah, yes. I lugged another one home. This motor here came from the same place that the other one did. What's up? It's Brian Hicks here. This is a Century electric motor, split phase. But why is he putting oil on the tag? Well, my dear, that is to better read it by. Oh yeah, that's cool. Century split phase motor manufactured in USA by Century Electric Company, St. Louis, Missouri, type SP 85 S6C. So that's an S6 motor. The Descrans are S3 and S4. It's also a 1/6, I believe. There's a 1/8. I think it's a 6. Horsepower, 110 volt, 3.0 amps, 60 cycle, 1750 RPM, and serial number of SFJ7. I'm not really sure what exactly to not exactly sure what to make of that. But it's got some interesting wiring going on. The pecker head, yes, that is actually what you call that. That's a pecker head. Don't ask me why they call it that, but that's what it's called. You have the 4 wires here, which the last one I had of this did not have that. And I got this telephone cord running off to the start switch. I have no idea what's going on there, although I can assume that the start switch is not actually functioning, and I'm assuming it's sticking closed, and whoever owned this wired stuck that in there to be able to open it up. So we're going to do a little exploratory surgery. Nothing too big. I'm probably not even going to run it in this video. But it's from the 19 teens, approximately. It's over 100 years old at this point. The last one I had of these was owned by a neighbor, and it stopped starting. And this is patented in 1914, so probably a few years after that is when it was made. But anyway, he's since passed away. He was in his 70s at the time, or early 80s, when he gave me that motor. And the motor was identical to this, same exact motor. And what had happened to it was the main winding had opened up, and it would run if you spun it on the start winding, and it would like that as the contacts opened up. I don't know what happened to that motor. I had a guy here cleaning up, some scrap metal. I have a feeling he took it, because I wanted to eventually fix it, but I'm sure it's a Toyota by now. Would like to get that little cover piece. Anyway, let's do some ohm readings, see what we got. Just checked ohms across all the wiring combinations. I still am not sure what's going on there exactly. And it is open everywhere, so it's going to have to go a little bit deeper to see what's going on with it. Wow, short screws. Such short screws for such a large pecker head. Har, har, har. I actually wonder why they call it a pecker head. I was wiring a 100 horsepower motor at our plant the other day, and Pecker head was pretty large on it. Alright, let's do some more checking. Okay, hooking up in this configuration with I'm just going to call these T1 through 4, T1 and T2 together here, and T3 and T4. Hooked together here, I get 2.9 ohms across there. So I'm going to go T1 and T3 and T4 and T2, see what I get. Okay, T1 and 3 and T2 and 4 remain with an open circuit, so therefore T1 and 2 and T3 and 4 are most likely the correct wiring arrangement. Okay, I have connected a cord. Let's see what happens. Starting now. Humming now, I mean. Okay. Come on. I suspect that this, I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I'm suspecting that whoever came up with this little thing right here is to overcome the start switch not functioning. Let's give it a snort of oil, a little bit of Earl, and see if I can't get it to accelerate running on just the one winding. Alright. Maybe that's the direction it wants to go. Come on, girl. There it goes. Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, start switch is definitely not functioning. So I would assume that if I either connect this to neutral, which I'm not sure which is which at this point, but if I connect it, like go in there like one time, it'll probably start on its own, meaning that if I go connect it in and then release it, so I think that's what that is. This is like somebody's, I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking. This is like somebody's convoluted way of having a start switch, so they probably push a momentary switch or something. But I'm not going to fuck with that. Alright, let's try going the other direction. I love the sound this thing makes when it starts. I don't want to use my finger for that. That's cool. I love the sound it makes. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here. This is kind of cool. Like I said, you know, in the future... What was that pop? Was that in the motor? In the future, I will investigate further what exactly is going on here. The main reason I even bought this motor was just because of memories. I don't have any plans for it. Just gonna keep it around. Because I've always been into old motors like this, but at the same time, they rarely come into my life because this whole area of the country, North Carolina, everything, there's nothing old here left. Anyway, all right, cool deal. Well, thank you. This 1914 ish, 15 ish century split phase motor. Thank you. Have a nice day. And please like, share, and subscribe.